Hello, this is Julie. I'd like to show you how to use one of the fonts that came in the Craft Delicious bundle from the Hungry JPEG that I purchased today, so we'll get started. The first thing I want to do is click on the Text and Fonts tab on the main toolbar on the right side of the screen, and I'm going to add a font by clicking on the icon that has the two T's on it on the right side of the screen. Now I'm going to browse to the place where I downloaded this software. I downloaded it and unzipped it, so I'm going to double click, and you notice there's documentation, fonts, and cut files. I'm going to double click on fonts and all fonts. I don't want to quick install because I want to install these in Make the Cut rather than in my Windows system folder. And I'm going to try this Ulinda script font. Double click to open the folder. And first I'll add the font, double clicking on the font to open the folder. And it has an OTF font as well as a TTF. Either one will work and Make the Cut. So I'm going to select the OTF, click on Install Permanently inside Make the Cut, and then click Open. And the font now appears in the Installed Fonts window. Now I'm going to go to the Swashes. I'll click that double T again and back up one and open the Swashes folder by double-clicking on it. I'll click on the Swashes OTF and install permanently inside and Make the Cut. If I don't click that folder, the font will be available for this session only, and when I close Make the Cut and open it again, it won't be there. If I install permanently, then it will stay within my Make the Cut software for all future uses. So I'm going to click on Open, and now we see that the Swashes have installed over here. You can scroll through the preview window and see all the different Swashes that are available. I'm going to first go to the font, Ulinda script, click on the single T, and add a text, Wedding Memories. I have mine split by glyphs so that each letter shows up separately so I can manipulate them if I want. And I click Accept. Now I can resize that by dragging the arrow. When I'm working with titles, I like to work with them large format. Now what I'm going to do is click on the Swashes, which is the next font down, and look for a shape that I'd like to add to this. Now I like these little hearts, since this is a wedding thing and the hearts kind of go with it. To add these to my selection, I'm going to double click away from that, double click each one of the shapes that I want, double click again. And now I have some nice little shapes that I can add. I'm going to resize these by clicking on it and dragging it a little bit larger so that it matches the kind of the thickness of the line I'm adding it to. And if I click again, I get the rotation handle, so I can rotate it more like the angle that the line that I'm connecting it to is, and just drag it over so that it's overlapping. So when you're happy with the position, then you can click away from it and we'll select the other one. And I think I'll add this to the beginning of my text. Resize it again, left click till I get the straight arrows and drag down to resize it, and then click again to get the rotation handles. I can make that angle similar to the angle of the line that I'm connecting it to, then make adjustments accordingly. Now once you have your swashes where you want them in the position arranged like you would like to have them, just overlapping, you can use your arrow keys to fine adjust these. And once you're happy, select them all. Now what I like to do is thicken these fonts. It probably would cut well like this, but maybe a little difficult to get it off the mat. So what I like to do is click on the shadow layer icon on the bottom toolbar and set the shadow width to 0.02 inches and accept. Once I do that, I can hide my original layer, and that leaves the shadow layer ready to cut. I can open the original. You see that it's thinner, but I still have retained the delightful swashes, the curls of the font, and I don't have to weld either, because by thickening it, the letters were automatically joined together. So now I have the title that I need. So I hope this answers the question about how to use the swashes in a font. Now there are many fonts in this collection, and each one works a little differently. Not all of them have swashes, and not all the swashes work exactly the same. But if the swashes are in a separate font, you just use them just like a dingbat font. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.